Okay, well, good morning. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Pamela Zimmer, and I am excited to be joined by Mishel Stoneley today, my um, wonderful co-host and
Good morning.
colleague. And we are very, very excited to introduce you to APL Go. And we've really seen, especially this year, how your typical brick and mortar companies are moving into the digital age of click and order. And more people are interested in holistic alternative ways to improve their health. Did you know the number one search on the internet right now is how do I make money from home? So we are excited to share with you how you can get healthier and wealthier here with us at APL Go by creating a virtual business that is open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all from your phone.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this. Have you ever stood in nature by a waterfall or the ocean, walked through the grass barefoot, and you just feel good? You can just feel the energy from nature. I can. And that energy that you're feeling, that calming effect that you get is called negative ions or anions. So you might have heard of these. There's a lot of products, negative ion water. Nature is shown to have high concentrations of these negative ions, and our plants are just loaded with them.
Yes. So how are plants full of anions? Lightning. I did not know this until I learned about it through this company, but did you know that lightning strikes the earth up to 8 million times a day?
Wow.
It's just crazy. But these lightning strikes carry that negative ion energy to plants and add to their potency. And we know that botanicals have many healing properties, but once you take the plant out of the ground or pluck it from the tree, it starts to lose some of its healing qualities because it starts to lose the negative ion charge. That's why you always hear eat your food as fresh as possible, eat it while it still has some charge.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Here at APL Go, we have developed technology where we pick the botanicals at their peak, at the peak of harvest. And that first step is to restore the botanicals' negative ion energy. And we do that, we put them in a chamber. The plant is really violently shaken. It's a lot of turbulence. We separate the fibers from the plant, and then we simulate a lightning strike in a really cold temperature controlled environment. That helps us to extract the plant's DNA, and we embed it in these little lozenges or drops.
Yes. So we like to call these lozenges or drops candies because they are so delicious. I mean, like they literally taste like Jolly Ranchers. And the plant DNA is embedded into a caramel like candy made from molasses and beets, having only 6 calories and 1 gram of sugar each. And this is what they look like. They come in a little blister pack. And we like to call them drops of health. And it's really where nutrition meets technology. So get this, we have found a way to eat candy, get healthy, and make money. And that is what we are so excited to share with you. They're convenient, kids and adults love them. They are delicious, safe, and work immediately. We call them instant gratification nutrition, and they really taste so good, you can hardly believe they're good for you.
It's true. I have the hardest time convincing people that these are good for them because it just tastes like you're eating a piece of candy or 5 pieces of candy. So we have 15 different drops for 15 different experiences, and each of the drops targets a health goal or concern. So if you have a tummy ache, if you have heartburn, if you want to have more focus, we like to say we have a drop for that. And from a business standpoint, it just makes sense to us. We have a product, it appeals to the masses, we have something for everyone. And you won't find artificial sweeteners or colors like Pamela said. These have molasses and beet sugar, so everything comes straight from nature.
Yes, we love them. And just as our technology industry has gone through many innovations, I don't know if any of you remember records and cassettes and CDs, but now everything's in the cloud. The supplement industry has also gone through a lot of changes. When you look at all the different ways that we've consumed our health and wellness products, from powders, liquids, pills, capsules, juices, and gels, they've all had to go through our digestive process, which is slow and sluggish. and may not actually work very well, not to mention those of us who don't like taking powders, liquids, pills, capsules, juices, and gels. So the true key to health is not what you consume, it's what you absorb. So I'll say that again. It's not what we consume, but it's what we absorb. With our drops, we bypass the digestive system altogether. So we suck on these little candies, and 98% of their ingredients get absorbed into our mucous membranes and then directly into the bloodstream within seconds. It's that same concept. Think about it when you go to the doctor and they tell you to put something under your tongue. It gets absorbed immediately. And the same thing happens with these candies.
So think about this. If you had a choice to take the candies in this hand or the candies in that hand, horse pills or candies, which one are you going to choose? It's a no-brainer, right? For me, I'm always going to go for the candy.
No brainer. Every time, always for the candy, and my kids too.
Absolutely.
Yes. So let's go through our collections. You will notice that we have different price points, and that's based on both the number and the cost of the ingredients. This is our daily collection, and they wholesale at $25. They retail for $50. And we love this price point of the products, especially during these times right now. You want a price point that is affordable to the masses and priced appropriately for the market. So let's go through them real quick. Grow, GRW, that's our natural immune support, and we'll talk a little bit more about that one later. GTS, Get Strength. This is a great pre-workout without the jitters drop, and it tastes like pineapple. Norm, Maintain Normal. This is for metabolism and blood glucose levels. And this one, we've had a lot of positive results with people who are diabetic, being able to lower their blood sugar. We have Power Lemon and Power Apricot. These are respectively for men and women, and they target the specific hormone needs for men and women. The men's also specifically targets prostate health, and the women's targets adrenals. And I don't know about you, but I have suffered adrenal fatigue. So many women suffer from that. So that's a very good drop for us women. Relax, RLX, Mental Calmness and Relaxation. We will talk more about this one. Slide, this is Move with Ease, and it is great for those achy muscles and joints. We'll highlight that one also. And lastly, we have Stop, and I like to use this one sort of in place of a Tylenol or Advil.
So Relax. My daughter loves Relax, so I'm going to share this one with you. This one is really helpful for reducing stress. It can help improve sleep or mood. My daughter has ADD and anxiety, so she gets this one too. And for the anxiety factor and not being able to sleep at night, Relax is really helpful, and it can really help to calm the anxiety during the day.
Yes, so many great results with that one. Slide. This is one of my favorites. I have arthritis in my knees, so I have cranky, angry, crunchy knees, and this definitely has helped. I just want to highlight some of these ingredients. Ginger, turmeric. Dr. Aaron always says we should bathe in turmeric, but then we'd come out looking orange. But turmeric itself has a ton of anti-inflammation properties in that one ingredient alone, and you will find turmeric in a lot of our drops. But also wild strawberry, licorice, grapple plants, and the other one that I can't see because your pictures are all over it. But all of these ingredients are things that we have heard of. They're not things we don't know how to pronounce either. But my biggest testimonial for this product, or for this particular drop, is we have a 13-year-old son who has struggled for close to 2 years with this undiagnosed hip and knee pain. And he's been to all the experts, the ortho, he's had MRIs, the neuro, he goes to PT, physical therapy, the chiropractor. And there would be nights where he would literally cry himself to sleep. And as a mother, not being able to help him is heartbreaking. And so we started giving him this drop. And about 2 months ago, I started having him take it every single day. And this kid is not in pain anymore. He's a normal 13-year-old boy, which has its whole other challenges. But this drop has really, really changed his life. So that's Slide. I love it. One of my favorites.
I love hearing that. So Grow is a really important drop right now. It's important all the time, but in pandemic, when we're in COVID immunity is so important. And grow really helps to maintain and strengthen your immune system. It also helps with hair vitality, your skin, even your vision health is benefited by grow. This is one that I take every day and everybody in my family takes as well.
Yeah, and I also want to mention that this product was voted #1 out of 423 other products for immune system support. So that's phenomenal. And again, all of these ingredients, beautiful ingredients. So let's talk about our Premier collection. These are priced at $60 wholesale, retail $75. We have Alt, which is for easy breathing or respiratory support. So it's great if you have allergies, sinus congestion. HPR, HEPAR, that's a gentle detox. This is not a, oh my gosh, I got to run to the bathroom detox. This just naturally supports what your body naturally is designed to do. It's also, so I hear, great for hangovers. Heart, it supports your heart. And unfortunately, heart disease is still at the top of the list in our country. It also helps with blood pressure and circulation. Ice, this is another one that we will highlight in just a little bit. This is carefree digestion. And MLS, this is a great option for a multivitamin. It really addresses all of the systems in our body, and it really helps getting the brain firing for how it's supposed to be firing. So talk to us about ice, Mishel.
So I love ice. My strong feelings about ice came from the first time I shared it with somebody. I was at work and I had a coworker who ate some bad Chinese food, and he had skipped breakfast, had had strong coffee, and he was in really bad shape. He was sitting over at his desk, kind of head in his hands. And I just said, Matt, what do you need? Are you okay? And he said, I don't want to throw up in front of you. And I popped an ice out. I said, here, take this. He trusted me enough. He took it. And within 10 minutes, he was like, what was that magic that you just gave me? He said, I don't have any upset stomach. I don't feel any nausea. He said, I don't have jitters from the coffee. What did you just give me? And I just wanted to dance. I was like, oh my goodness, these are so fantastic. They work so fast. I have a lot of friends who take them for heartburn, if they have reflux that they take medication for. Another friend just messaged me last week and said, I woke up in the middle of the night and I had heartburn. She takes medication every day. She said, I popped one of those candies you gave me, totally gone. How do I get more? So ice is really terrific. It's got all the things that you can see and pronounce: chamomile, aloe vera, carrot, meadowsweet, sea buckthorn, and licorice. All natural, works fast. It's fantastic.
Awesome. I love hearing stories like that. So great. So lastly, we have our Premier Plus collection, and these wholesale at $80. They retail at $100. We have the beauty and the brains, because you can't have one without the other. So talk to us a little bit about beauty.
I love beauty. So I am 45 this month, and I have noticed the skin around my eyes. I use expensive eye cream, and I just really wasn't satisfied with it. I've been taking beauty for a month, and I've got new hair growth. These little baby hairs that you get that I haven't seen in decades. I've got stronger fingernails than I've ever had, and my eyes are looking so much better. And I haven't done anything except add this to my regimen. So beauty really has a ton of fabulous ingredients. It's in our Premier collection in part because of the number. It has over 20 different botanicals. It has green tea, which we all know in your really high-end eye creams has caffeine, and that comes from the green tea. We've got licorice, we've got turmeric again, so that inflammation that we see in our skin is really benefited. And it really helps just with brightness and elasticity.
Yes, I love this one. It's probably one of my favorite tasting drops too.
Yes.
And then let's talk about Brain, BRN, active concentration and focus. This one has a delicious taste of cafe delight. I also give this to my 13-year-old son because he's in the other room doing his distance learning and he's on the computer all day long. How many of us are ever on a Zoom, right? All day long. And sometimes we get that Zoom fatigue and we just need a little pick me up. We have a project that we're working on. So this is the drop for that. And again, all of these wonderful ingredients: ashwagandha, ginseng, water hyssop, citric acid, green tea, turmeric again, beautiful ingredients. And this one, we can't make medical claims, but we do have someone on our team who, Mishel, like you were saying, has a child who struggles with ADD, and she gives her daughter a BRN in the morning and a relax at night, and she's able to get off of her medication. So that's just phenomenal.
Yeah, my daughter actually takes this one as well, and she's been able to substantially decrease the amount of chemical focused medication that she was taking.
Amazing, amazing.
So let's talk about our manufacturing process. It's located in Moldova. We own the entire process. There's no middleman in our supply chain. And when companies use a third-party distributor, that can really blow the costs up. It can skyrocket the cost of manufacturing and distribution. And we have eliminated that. So we don't have to worry about other people's timelines. We don't compete with other companies. We don't have to really get in line for manufacturing, which is fantastic. And because we own the technology, we're a category creating company. Nobody else has this technology. In fact, only 5 people in the company understand the process from beginning to end.
I think that's pretty cool.
I do too.
So we are the real deal. Our products are the real deal. Most people don't realize that the supplement industry is very loosely regulated as compared to how medicines and pharmaceuticals are regulated. So for example, drugs are considered unsafe until proven safe, and supplements are considered safe until proven unsafe. So the fact that we are FDA registered as a food speaks to those high standards we have when compared to the vast majority of other supplements on the market. We are gluten-free and non-GMO. We are kosher and halal certified, which means that just great care is taken in the growing, the harvesting, the manufacturing of our products. It gives us this rating called Beyond Organic. We are ISO 9001 and ISO 22000 certified, which is an international certification. And it's fancy for really saying that what we say is in our product is actually in our product, and we can prove that. Recently, there was a research study done in Men's Health magazine where the world's top 100 supplements were investigated. And it showed that 52 of them did not have the ingredients listed on the label. So really, you're getting less than a 50-50 shot of what you think you're getting when you purchase one of those.
So let me introduce you to our founder, our president, Sergey. He loves this industry. He has been in network marketing for, since he was 17, I think, and he made his first million by the time he was 21 years old. He came across this technology through a friend. So a friend was flying with him. They had flown together many times, and this friend had a terrible fear of flying. And Sergey noticed that right before the flight, he popped this drop, this little lozenge, and he had a terrific flight. His anxiety was gone. He didn't worry. And at the end of the flight, Sergey said, "What did you take? What was that little thing that you took?" And his friend told him what it was. It was something his doctor gave him to calm his nerves. So he got in touch with his friend's doctor, and he just grilled him with questions, basically said, "I need to know what it was that you gave my friend." And he got in touch with the inventor of this technology in Italy. He is a professor. So Sergey called him up. He grilled him about this technology, what it was, how it works. And he was so impressed with what he heard that he flew to Italy the very next day. And he calls up the professor. He's like, "Hey, I'm standing outside your office. We need to chat." And within 10 days, Sergey owned the rights to the technology, and APL Go was born. The rest is history. We have done over 300 million in sales last year. And Olga is his wife. Olga has her master's in marketing. She is the creative director. If you know anything about APL Go, you know that they love to celebrate their team. They love to have fantastic events, and those are all under Olga's care. She is a mastermind at that.
Yes. And I will just mention that little candy drop thing that his friend took on the plane, that was an RLX. So that was the drop that started this whole thing. We originated in Eastern European countries, and we have exploded to over 50 countries globally in the last 5 years. APL Go is currently in a whisper campaign in the United States, Canada, markets in Mexico, Australia, Brazil, Peru, South Korea are opening up soon. And what most people don't understand is that by the time people hear about a company in pre-launch, there's already 5 to 10,000 distributors involved. That happens during a whisper campaign. So we're quietly shouting it to all of you. Um, and that is the opportunity in front of you right now. So to truly get in on the ground floor and be involved with a category creating company.
So we currently have 290,000 associates globally, mostly in the Russian-speaking countries we talked about. But the cool thing is that no one has ever heard of APL Go in the United States and the other countries we're entering, Mexico, Canada. From the moment that we turned on the lights in the US market weeks ago, it's been a couple months now, we have been climbing the charts. So think about this. We are a startup company, or a startup company without any of the worries of a startup, but with all the excitement of a startup. We have a category creating product that no one else has. We have no competition, literally no competition in the marketplace. And these little drops are game changers. So we know that there are windows of opportunity in the industry that just don't open very often. When they do, they don't stay open for very long. So
Yeah.
do you know that the number one search, like we talked about, is how to make money from home? 2020 showed us that. 2020 showed us that there's no stability and that we're all looking for something else to give us that stability.
Yes. And currently we are ranked number 5 out of 500 companies on Business for Home. So that's stunning. There's 2 ways to get involved with APL Go. One is as a customer, and the other is as an associate who wants to build the business. There are a couple of options as a customer. The first is free, and this is where you get with the person who shared the Zoom with you. They'll share their link with you, and you can shop at 10% off. The other way to be a customer is you can pay $25 a year and become a Prime customer, and that's kind of like Amazon Prime. And then you can enjoy wholesale pricing of 20 to 50% off every time you shop. The other way is to become an associate and to grow a business, and that also only costs $25, which is a no-brainer. I don't know any other business that you can start for $25.
I've never heard of a business you can start for $25. So let's talk about how you start that $25 business and how you make money. So there are 11 ways to get paid with APL Go. We're not going to go into all of them, that would take too long, but we want to talk about a couple different, or we want to talk about some of the ways. So take a look at this. We have got, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So every year, businessforhome.org looks at the top 100 companies in the industry who have the top sales and gathers their tax forms and looks at their revenues and payouts. So this is a third-party company. Right here, you're looking at a CBD company that has a compensation plan known to be the gold standard in their profession. People are very, very happy with their paychecks here. And you can see they had decent growth here, 157, and then they jumped to 100 million in 2018. And that's when about 50 other CBD companies came on the market. And now you see CBD everywhere, gas stations, corner markets, everywhere. And this company pays out 35 cents on the dollar right here. And again, people are very happy with their paycheck. So now let's look at APL Go. And we love the steady growth here. 10, 40, 50, 87. We already surpassed 100 million in sales last year in 2020. And Sergi has a goal to hit 1 billion by November 2021. And that is our 10-year anniversary for this company. But take a look at what we pay out. We pay out 63 cents on the dollar. And here's the thing, imagine being with us right now as we are about on the tipping point compared to where this company was in 2018 when they jumped from 7 to 100 million. Imagine being with us right now, but we're paying out twice as much.
That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So one of the ways that we're able to pay that 63 cents on the dollar is that we give people this chance, this opportunity from the moment that you walk in to make what other people are making, right? You're getting the opportunity, this ground floor to jump in as a diamond. So if you look at this slide here, you can see there's different levels of the Go kits. And right there at the bottom is that diamond. Most other companies that you're going to jump into, you're going to work your way up to diamond, and then you're going to work your tail off to stay at diamond to maximize that comp plan. And that's not the case. So you can come in whatever status you want, but look at the difference as you go from promoter to builder to leader and then VIP and diamond. That comp plan is incredibly generous.
Yes, it's the most incredible, generous comp plan we've ever seen. So Sergi created this diamond status that Mishel mentioned, which does allow you to maximize the comp plan and take your future into your own hands from day one. So your rank is no longer based on your ability to work through all of the ranks, which can take months or years in some other companies. You have the option to start with us there at day one. So again, depending on which Go kit you purchase, those are what we saw on the last slide. You choose the products you want to get started with, and you also choose your status. And then you have a 90-day window to upgrade. And of course, you can use your paycheck to do so. And we love this. That's what I did. That's what so many people on our team did. Came in at a lower level. I came in at 600, and then I upgraded to diamond a few weeks later. So in essence, you can just take your earnings and reinvest in your compensation plan to maximize it.
Yeah, you can really tell that Sergey cares about his associates. So let's talk about these group bonuses. So in most compensation plans, you're going to have a binary or a unilevel. But Sergey took both of those, he combined them, and he made this hybrid. And that's what you see on the slide here is this ninery. Now, the part of the plan, the binary part, is what we call right now money. Who doesn't want right now money? I want it. So you grow that by adding a person to your right and a person to your left. And then you build your team. And as you build your team, the standard is that you take the volume of your lesser leg, and then they pay 10% out on that. But when you're at the VIP or the diamond status, look at those numbers. That's 30%. Instead of getting that 10% that other companies will pay, you're getting 30% at that VIP and diamond. And the great thing is that that binary plan, it creates this urgency, that sense of urgency that you can say, do you want to be placed here above you or below you? And what are they going to say?
Below you every time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Yes. And you'll notice that there's 30% for both VIP and diamond. So we'll explain what the difference is in just a moment. So let's talk about the unilevel part of the plan. And these are known for their stability. And this is where you're paid on recurring repeat orders. So notice the numbers in orange right here, starting at 5% and going down to 10%. Just about every other network marketing company does this the opposite. They have the smaller numbers at the bottom and the larger numbers at the top. And Sergi never liked that. He thought that we should be rewarded for having a larger team. So with where we're at in the Whisper campaign and the future market share that these products will have, if you're working this business, level 6 and beyond is really absolutely attainable for you. Now look at these numbers in red over here on the side. This is where it makes a difference between VIP and diamond. You will notice that as a diamond, you get paid 10% on every level, again, from day one. And again, over here where you see this infinity symbol where level 7 should be, we have a compensation plan that pays out 1.5 to 2.5% level 7 down to infinity. And again, with the positioning that we have in our Whisper campaign, where we are in the marketplace, it's absolutely possible that if you're working this business that you can have level 7 and beyond. So let's move on.
All right, so we're going to see those monthly qualifications. And now some of you have probably been in other companies where you have a minimum monthly order that you're required to get paid. The last company I was in, it was 100, maybe 120 actually. And you know, who wants to spend $120 a month on product that you may not have gone through or you haven't been able to move because of the price point? This shows you that the monthly requirement for us is 40 PV, which is $50 a month. That's only 2 boxes of our daily collection. Mm-hmm. So instead of struggling to make those $100 or $150 monthly requirements, We keep it really simple. And as you move up the ranks, the requirement does go up, but so does your paycheck.
Yeah, that's what I love about this too. So let's talk about what is probably our favorite part of this conference, at least one of my favorite parts. This is the matching group bonus. And the easiest way to explain this is imagine you sponsor someone and help them be successful. You're going to be rewarded for helping them succeed. So imagine I sponsor Michelle and she earns $1,000 in this part of the comp plan. I'm going to get a check match of 20% or $200. And it doesn't come out of her pay, it comes out of the company. And then it goes down 7 levels. And then notice if she sponsors someone who earns $1,000, she's going to get 20% and I'll get 10%. You'll notice also that as a diamond, you get the rank of managing director right out of the gate and you get paid 5 levels deep. There are people in this company right now who have a significant portion of their paycheck coming from this portion of the compensation plan.
Yeah, it's pretty fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk customers. We love our customers at APL Go. We want everyone to get these drops into their hands. So I have friends, I have family, client that are all seeing the value of these drops. Their children are seeing it with their virtual learning. We're on Zooms. We have so many people enjoying these drops. And we have a really customer-friendly retail model here. So we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We are, all of us, no matter who your client is, no matter what level we're at with Diamond or otherwise, we're all making 30% on retail sales.
And that's fantastic. I know a lot of other network marketing companies don't pay that high just for retail sales.
Yeah.
Okay, so who doesn't like to be rewarded with some nice things, right? Maybe a watch, some jewelry. Sergey is incredibly generous, as we've seen, and he's actually already given out over $4 million in gifts and rewards. And we hear that there's a car to be given away at our convention coming up too. So I like gifts.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice car, it sounds like.
It sure is.
So this company also really loves to have fun. Sergey is the king of magic. He and his wife really know how to show their associates and their team members a good time. They rent a castle in Spain every year. Of course, all of this is pre-COVID, but we will get back to that. They've done some really great events. They have a cruise that we're working towards, and they really know how to take care of their people.
Yes, we're calling this the Candy Cruise. And we don't know where we're going. We don't know when. That's all kind of COVID dependent. We just know we are going. And the promotion runs through March 31st. So there's plenty of time for you to earn the free cruise. We have several people on our team who have already earned it. And it's just going to be a fun time.
So we have a company here that really has all of the pieces of the puzzle coming together. I mean, think about right now, we have a 9-year track record of success with an owner who is debt-free. We don't have investors. We don't have people to answer to. Sergey owns everything in the company. So we've got fantastic management. We have a product that is innovative, that has technology no one else has. We have a system. It has training and support like I've never seen before. And the events and the travel are just the icing on the cake. These opportunities for financial stability, all of those pieces coming together is what makes APL Go special.
Yes. So we are excited to share with you new products from APL Go. This is our amazing skincare line. There are 6 products that share the same Anion DNA technology as our drops, as our candy drops. And this line is European formulated. It's won multiple international awards. 6 separate trademarks protect our category leading product line. And it just is amazing. It feels good. It smells good. My boys even look at the bottles on the counter and they're like, Mom, it's so pretty. So this is our skincare line.
I love the skincare line.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. So we're excited that we have a new product coming out. This will be announced at convention. There's a lot of whispering about what this will be, but if we know anything about APL Go, it will be new, cutting edge, something that nobody else has, and we're excited to see what that will be.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of talk about what it's going to be, and
Yes, so
we're
much
all,
speculation. I think
yeah,
we're all going to be really pleasantly surprised.
lots of speculation, lots of happy surprises for sure.
Yes.
So just like we say we've got a drop for that, we can also say we've got an app for that. We have a way with our business here where we've actually got a brand new funnel that was released to us just this week. And it really is business in your hand. I am an entrepreneur, an online entrepreneur, and I know the cost and the time and the effort it takes to market and find a lead and work that person into your business. And we have that at our fingertips. So it's delicious. Again, as Dr. Aaron says, the candy's delicious. The comp plan is delicious. The app that we have is delicious. More people than ever are looking for a way to grow a business and make money from their phone. And now it's absolutely possible.
So let's talk samples. We have got a fantastic sampling system. It's super easy. I actually sent off some samples today, and when I called and left a message telling my friend this, she said, "Oh, I love to get fun things in the mail." I mean, as adults, right? We get bills, we get junk mail, but who doesn't love to get something fun and free in the mail? So our sampling system is easy. It's a really great marketing tool. What you see there on the screen is one of the sampling products we have with our 3 bestsellers, RLX, Slide, and Ice. And those are fantastic because they all work quickly. You can feel their effects. And so we love to send those out and let people really experience what the drops can do. And that sample pack that you're looking at is just $5 for those free drops. It has all of the technology and really explains the nutrients, the phytonutrients, all of the benefits you're going to get from these drops.
Yes, love those. So, in conclusion, let us end with this. We invite you to join us and get in now. Time, date stamp your position in the company, take full advantage of our growth. We have 9 years of stability here in a debt-free company. Most other companies are Me Too products, and we don't have that. We have something that is completely category creating. And in the last 3 months, we've moved up 100 spots and into the top 25 companies for momentum in the world.
Wow. I am so excited for the success of our team. People here, our team is fantastic. People are winning at all different levels. This company works with you. If you want to make $300 a month, or if you want this to be what makes you financially free and independent, this company can give that to you. So there's a saying that the opportunity of a lifetime needs to be seized during the lifetime of the opportunity. And right now we are sitting on a $300 million company and nobody knows about it. But you do now. You know about it. You have this opportunity. We're so grateful that you joined us. And if you have questions, reach out to the person who invited you to this opportunity.
Thank you so much. I'm going to stop the recording.